It's time to shake the bag. It's time to order McDonald's on Pizza Street tonight. Why do you guys come here?
I guess I'll never know.
It's like a kind of torture to manage this shit show.
Shadow puzzles.
And now let's get things started. Why don't you get things started? It's time to read donations on the most sensational, incompetable, unbeatable, blind debatable. This is what we call the Ruby Weapon Stream.
What?
Why would you do
that? Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Can you hear me? Hello today. Oh, I didn't see it move. Hello today. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Testosterone. Minestrone. Hello today and welcome to the Ruby Weapon Hour. I am Paige. Some may call me Peach. Some have other names for me. How are you? How are you doing? I just realized I don't have any little music for you. Give me 2 seconds while I find something I can yeah. Let me find. Damn it. I want to find a good sound for you to listen to. But some of these they're so sad. They're sad sounds. No. We'll just go the old standby. Here we go. There we go. Can you hear that? That's not too loud, is it? Test 1 2. Maybe I'll turn it down a teensel doodle. How's that? Is that okay? As you can see, it's super loud. How's that? Is that better? So I had sorry, my brain is shot. I was sitting here and I was like turned on the Elmo face and I was like, what if I made 2 of them? And I did. I would have made many more, but I couldn't figure out how to do that in time. There was no time. So now you have 2 peepees. I got 2 peepees right on the screen. Scandalous. How are you guys today? What's up? What is new? Nothing new for me. I went to, we turned off the stream. Oh man. And not to spoil anything, but Devil in Me, don't even bother. Don't waste your money. And that sucks because I really like Dark Pictures Anthology. I really love what they're doing. It's really fun, but that, yeah, I know 2 of them, right? But I was so bummed by some of the choices you had to make in the stream. And logically, I did think over it last night where there was something at the very beginning of the game that was like, hey, if you get the chance to hide, always choose to hide. But they presented you with a choice. I'll spoil it. So sorry, Devil in Me spoilers, but don't worry about it really. And you're given this choice to hide or to what I thought was save a dog. They make it seem like there's this game trope. And by the way, I'm not bitching. I own my choice and I absolutely don't regret it whatsoever. But they make the choice really seem like, hey, help me save this dog or fuck the dog and hide before the killer comes in. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna help the dog because firstly, dogs are awesome. We want to help the animals, right? 2, video game and horror movie logic is if you save an animal, the animal will eventually probably end up saving you somehow, right? If you have the opportunity to save the dog, you save the dog. That's the way it is in multiple movies. I'm thinking, stuff like Haunting Ground, Resident Evil, etc., etc. That's the rules. It's the rules. Hey, it's that dog. I understand. A few people in the comments were like, yeah, but maybe they're trying to like subvert your expectations. And like, listen, if the I really like when media subverts, you know, your expectations or certain tropes. I think that's really cool. I don't think that's really what they were going for here, and it was confusing. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. But I felt really odd. Also, so I chose, of course, to save the dog. Like, me and Pat were like, yeah, I'm gonna save the fucking dog. Are you kidding me? So Jamie and Kate take the dog into a room, but the dog is whining because it's injured, right? Which I thought when the choice is help me or hide. And I thought help me meant, hey, help me take this stake out of the dog's neck to save it. But what they do is they take the dog into a room with it, and the dog is whining, so the killer is investigating what that noise is. And Jamie somehow she finds a broken bottle piece and holds it up to the dog's neck and gives you the choice to kill it. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, first of all, Jamie was like my favorite character. She was the only character I kind of cared about because she had the most realistic thoughts. Yeah, no, you hold a broken bottle up to a dog's neck. And I think Charlie was more interesting, but I liked Jamie best because I thought she was the most realistic in her thought process of what was going on. And I just liked her. And so she's holding this glass bottle up against this dog's neck, and they give you the choice to stab it. So I took my hands off the controller and I'm like, no, what the hell is going on? But because I didn't choose to hide, Jamie got axed in the face and she's dead. It makes no sense, yeah, that Jamie wanted to help the dog, but was also very willing to kill it. I agree. What am I trying to say? It was just very odd that you would have a broken glass bottle, right? You would have this, and you would choose to murder this dog that's injured that you chose to help. Well, I chose to help, but still, it was an option that was given. And not to stab the killer with in like the legs when he walks in, or in the balls, or just stand behind the door, and then when he goes to kill the other girl, stab him in the neck. Just like anything. You have essentially a knife on you. I would say in the face, Phantom Bat, but remember the mask is, like, I read in one of the documents that it's made of a super hard material, so I was like, probably wouldn't work. Like I thought that was going to come into play where you should avoid hitting the face because his mask is made of like something super, super durable or something. But that it was just, there were a lot of holes and there was a lot of weirdness. It did have a moment where it was just the three of the girls and then the guys were just by themselves completely. Three girls could not take down this man, even though they had screwdrivers and a couple of times the element of surprise. He was even on the ground with his neck all fucked up, and they chose to be like, yeah, we got you, motherfucker, instead of kicking him and beating him to death or stabbing him with a screwdriver, or at least breaking his legs. Just break his legs a little. If you don't want to kill anybody that's trying to kill you, I respect that. But then you just disable them to the point where they can't come at you. Right? I just I was so bummed. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, and then Charlie, who I can't remember, I think he's a 50-year-old heavy smoker, knocks the killer down alone. And then instead of all of them just stomping his cranium in, they run away. Anyway, so also, I was talking to someone this morning. I'm like, okay. So they made the choice that you can try to kill this dog, I guess, right? When you do that, you immediately, in any piece of fiction, they don't have a good character that they want. When you write a character you want your audience to root for, you don't have them kill an animal. The only time that happens is if you want the audience to root against a character, or if you want the audience to see that the character is an animal of some kind or something like that. Well, guys, yeah, obviously you can kill an animal in self-defense. I'm talking in this sort of context where the animal is just there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, no, if the dog is on your face and is like about to chew open your, yeah, like obviously, come on. Come on, guys. No, I know you're not trying to criticize. Just, but yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, totally, yeah. Yeah, no, if Cujo's coming at you, you're gonna have to kill that thing. But if the dog's just like standing there, and a character chooses to kill it, it just doesn't. It's from a writing perspective, you are going to have the audience turn on you. So I just in my head, like last night, I was just laying there with Pat, and I'm like, why did they want me to hate either? I think Kate also can choose to. I think Kate also can choose. Like if Jamie isn't there, I think she has the bottle. She also can't. That's what I thought. Yeah. So either Kate or Jamie is holding this bottle up against this dog's neck, and it's just like, but what for? Also, if they could have just slightly hidden better, the killer would have seen the dog and been like, oh, shrug, and then walked away. I don't know. Ashes and Quarry are the only good ones, huh? I think, so we talked about it last night. For us, it goes Until Dawn and then House of Ashes. I think those two are pretty actually close. I think House of Ashes, I wish they would have had as good of a budget as Until Dawn. I wish it was longer, just because it was so good. House of Ashes. Yeah, so Until Dawn, House of Ashes, then a gap. And then I would say, oh shit, we talked about it last night. I'm trying to remember them. I guess Man of Medan, but in a way that's like meh. And then oh no, I'm sorry. Then a gap, then The Quarry. Now granted, because of my shitty choices, I didn't get to complete The Quarry, but that's on me. Eventually I will go back to that. So that's where Quarry lives for me, but that's because that's just based on my experience. Then Power Gap, then Man of Medan, bigger Power Gap, Little Hope, and then I barely consider this a game at this point. I thought the game logic was to keep the dog from barking, but even that's stupid as fuck. Like Pat said, killing a pit bull with a broken bottle sounds like it would be noisy. Yeah, no, I think that was the point. That was the point. To make the dog quiet. She wasn't doing it just for the hell of it. But stabbing the dog would be incredibly noisy. Like it would go right? I mean, it was like, but why would you even consider that? Like I understand like, oh no, I need to make the noise stop, but logically what it's just counterintuitive. Quick says, in case Chad is not aware, killing the dog is not the actual choice. The choice is where Kate is hiding. If she's hiding outside the bathroom, she comes from behind the killer and distracts him. So that is true. It presents it like it says help me or hide, right? But what's actually happening is if you say help me, Kate comes with you into the room, and because the two of you are in there with the dog, she chooses to almost stab the dog, or she chooses to stab the dog or whatever. And then the killer comes in and then kills Jamie or whomever. But if they're separated, Jamie's with the dog and the killer comes to kill Jamie, but because Kate is elsewhere, she's able to take the killer by surprise, thus saving them both. But it's not presented that way at all. Now, again, I will say I should have abided by the rules of the game, which I believe was presented earlier, which is if you have the opportunity to hide, always choose to hide. But I was so like, but there's a dog. Like the logic is the dog is injured and it says help me. So I thought, oh, well, we need to take this stake out of the dog's neck to save the dog. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it feels like a custom built part where you're supposed to fuck up and then just restart. It was like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't regret anything. However, I kind of really. Oh, was the dog injured? I thought the dog's collar was stuck on a piece of wood. No, see, now I'm confused because the way it appeared was that it had like a stick lodged in its the top of its neck, and that it was whining because it was hurt. Was it not? Did I completely misunderstand that? Which is possible. It is implied the dog will receive pets. It's true. So apparently you can get a just the dog ending. You don't think it was hurt? Oh my God. Yeah, if it wasn't hurt, then the bottle makes less sense. I'm confused because there's a stick. You know, oh no, I don't want to look at it. Because if that's the case, then I completely misunderstood this entire scenario. I thought it was to save the dog because it was like mildly injured and it was whining. Huh. Well, that's not that. If that's the case, then that is a little more on me for sure. I mean, listen, the whole scenario is on me. I made these choices, right? I did make these choices. It was stuck. Oh. Well, wait a minute. If that's the case, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I believe you. But then why didn't she just unhook the dog and then just hide? Like, when she says help me, what are you helping her with? You know what I mean? I'm so confused. The dog was totally a trap. She had to hold why did she need to hold the dog? I thought she said help me because they needed to take the dog into the room, save the dog from the injury that I assumed, I guess, and then the dog would stop whining. Oh, I completely misunderstood. But like I was saying, I guess there's an only dog ending. I don't know if that's true, but that is, she needed emergency cuddles. I thought that was pretty interesting. I agree. I'm putting too much thought into this game that means fucking nothing. Like, not even the writers cared. I just like, I really dig these games because I think they're really fun party games. Like, I know I have a group of normie friends that I feel like would super love this with like some drinks or whatever. And it's accessible enough for people who like never fucking play games. That I think that's what I feel like these games are kind of meant for. And Tiger Fang, I completely agree. The range of quality of these dark picture games is absurdly wide. It's very bizarre. Hey, real quick, guys, I wanted to ask you. I want your opinion. And I'm going to ask this for maybe a couple of days. So if you hear this multiple times, I apologize. But I'm asking about badges. So as you can see, Mr. Sip Sip has been that badge for 6-7 years that I've been streaming. As a result of it's just been so long that I wanted to kind of freshen that up. So I was wondering what you would like to have as a badge for when you subscribe. Scabibe, if you will. But you want it to be Baba? Because Pat has his fucked up eye that gets more fucked up as time goes on. And I like that. But just Elmo, Skelmo, and then Steve Buschelmo. So should it be like, if you subscribe, you get Elmo? And then if you subscribe more than a year, it's Skelmo. And any more than 2, you get Steve Buschelmo. Because I really like that. Make it my VTuber's boobs and they get bigger the longer you're subscribed. Ooh, I like that. Maybe I'll do that. And then also, what might you guys like for emotes, because I want emotes that don't just apply to here. I want emotes that you feel like you can use anywhere. Not necessarily general purpose, but something like some kind of emotion that you would like to express. Like let's say you go to a what's the term I'm looking for? You go to a stream and and it's emote only. What emotion would you like to be able to convey that you are unable to convey so easily? I do like my rude emote. I might update it. Definitely a heart of some kind, eh? Definitely an oh my god one. Should I have like 3 emotes of oh and my and god maybe? That might be fun. Whatever that emotion is, I love that, Queequeg. I don't even know. I can't. Oh, that face says so many things. Jail versus unjail. Oh, man. Who's talking emote? Oh, man. Balls, ass. Big and strong emote. The gears burning does have utility. So true. I might update. By the way, I am probably going to update a lot of the ones I've seen used. How many emote slots do I have open? Quite a few. Quite a few. In fact, I never ever filled all of them. I don't think. Cuz I was always just like, I don't know. So like go to town, give me all your ideas. Because I will be speaking with people shortly about what you guys want. I'm also considering commissioning someone who I have in mind to write. So you know how I have that like initial intro over the Volta bass intro? I might commission someone to write a looping song. I think that'd be fun. I also really like just like having all of those others that I will still play, of course, but I thought it would be fun to have like a quote unquote main theme, I guess. Something related to like say pada, but something more malleable. I like that, but I don't know how I would make that come across. Brute smarts. I love that. Maybe like with like have one emote be like a really strong arm with a giant bicep and then like a brain. Something with boots. A generic emote? Yeah, maybe. Do you think people would use the emote? A puzzle piece fitting badly into something. I like that. Oh yeah, and we can make a move now, can't we? I should get some moving ones. That's really funny. A 2 emote? Oh god. Oh, that was the funniest thing to come out of last night. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, Paige, you are being such a 2 right now. And I thought that was super funny. So for those who weren't there last night, people started calling me or other things a 2 based on my new rules. So I guess in essence, a 2 is an insult of some kind, like just a blatant insult like bitch or cunt or something. And 2 is the way that you can will absolutely allow you to circumvent a timeout or a ban because it's funny to me. So please feel free. I know, right? I appreciated that. That was really funny. Oh man. You were the first one to say page seating. Oh man, so embarrassing. I don't know what compelled me to be so backseaty during Devil in Me. I think so. I know this may come as a great shock to many of you, but I have trouble making decisions. And when I have trouble making decisions, especially under a time constraint, I tend to panic. No. I know. Surprised though you may be. You guys are funny. Surprised though you may be. And so as a result, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta help everyone. And I tend to, what's the word? Stick my fingers into sinister soups, as it were. Quick says, Pat's been away from two-person LPs for too long. He deserves a little backseating. So I will say, my backseating did help him find some of those stupid things that were unnecessary, but still. That game makes it seem like, oh man, you better pick up all these things. And it's like, wow, fucking useless. But yeah, I just became super backseaty. I totally did. Broken glasses emote or a drug cauldron. Ooh. My idea is I want to find a, not universal, but like a really, I guess, yeah, maybe a more universal, kind of bunch of emotes that you can use in other people's chats or here if you wish, that expresses an emotion that if you were in emote only mode, that you could convey your exact feelings to them or myself. We have to move cartoon. Floor pie. I don't know. Cause like floor pie is hilarious, but I don't know if that will come up again. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a genius. Oh no. Woo. Confusion. I would also like more dancing type emotes as well. An emote to say, look, you missed an item. This community will never allow it to be forgotten. That is true. And that's totally fine because it's really funny. Do an emote of the face that you make in the cartoon. Oh, I see. Hello today, Sinister Rockley. Hello today. Oh wait, no, you're not saying hello today to me. Jesus, I'm so stupid. You're saying it's for an emote, right? Totally. I can't do an Oklahoma emote. Pat would never forgive me. I should do a wah. Pat has that denotes a missed item. I think I have a blind emote that's fairly similar. I also have honk. An ellipses emote. That might be good. Balls in ass. I don't know how I would convey balls in ass without it getting taken down. Oh, I should animate that mech arc. That's a great idea. What if there was a honk sound? Oh, that's another thing. Oh my God, I could kiss you, Dracana Leaf. I could kiss you. Okay, great. Mwah. Okay, hey, check it out. Okay. What if there was a honk sound alert, right? Great. Guess what? I was thinking about putting sound alerts as well. They'll be cheap, but you can absolutely, unless I disable them, depending on the game I'm playing, but you can pay to cheaply to interrupt the shit out of me. Don't make them too cheap. Yeah. That's fair. But like you can pay to interrupt me in some fashion, like a fart noise, or I've seen do people use them? I've seen them used a bit. I know, like, I think Susu has oh, Plague has one? Like, there's fart noises, there's FBI open up. We scare the shit out of Buns regularly with her donation alert because she puts it as a gunshot. That's really funny. Buns, Jesus. By the way, okay, I keep getting emails for Buns. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I keep getting her emails, so I need to, let her know. Like, hey, I don't think our emails are that much alike. The fart sound should be the reverb fart. I completely agree, Uncle Oliver. Completely. Secret Lunchbox has really funny sound alert moments. Oh yeah? Like what are they? Can I use channel points to time myself out? I like that. That's very funny. They do it exclusively while playing BR? Or do you mean VR? Undertale alerts? Yeah, like maybe the or something. Oh, are you, Cade? Yeah. If you wouldn't mind asking. Oh, dude. Oh my God. We raided Jenna Lynn last night, and this goddess is like, "Hey, would you and Pat like some Christmas cookies?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my God, of course, you precious angel." And she's like, "Oh well, just let me know and I'll mail them to you." And I'm like, I'm going to cry. Like, thank God the camera wasn't on, because I was like, "Thank you." That outfit, oh my God, I was acting up. She is so beautiful. Like, Jenna Lynn is crazy, because she's like, not only is she like stunning, like her face is beautiful and like that body is incredible, and she works really hard, and she's so fucking nice. Every time I've ever talked to her, she's like the nicest person. Wizard of Diamonds, Jenna Lynn Meowry. Absolute goddess. Please follow her immediately. She's incredible in every way. She's a great entertainer. She's really funny and smart. I could go on, but anyway. Getting sweaty. Hey, will someone link her? Can you link? Oh, Maryland Jutsu. Yes. Well, I mean, I can. Oh wait, what's already done, Queequeg? I can message Bun myself if you want. Like, I just realized the other day, I think it's happened before. I think that I emailed Buns when I was getting a bunch of her. Oh, you did? Oh, thank you, Queequeg. Sorry, I was confused. Sorry. Oh, you let her know? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Thank you too, Maryland. I appreciate it. But yeah, like this happened like a year or two ago, where I was getting her emails and I sent her an email and I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Oops, I don't know." I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I was getting her emails, and it's happening again, I guess. I think someone's just got us confused. But I'm probably gonna forward them to her, in case she wants. I don't think she will, but she might want them. Does the shout out function work in Pat's chat? I've been meaning to suggest him to add one, but I keep forgetting. So I don't know. Oh wait, sorry, 1 second. Queequeg says, if you're worried about sound alerts being too expensive, you can also hook up sound alerts to channel points so they don't cost real money. Really? Maybe I'll put the... Okay. That's some food for thought. Okay, that's... What if we're the same person and you've been duped? Ooh. What kind of sound alerts? Like the fart noises, or like the sound of Pat just yelling piss? Like, what do you Oh, you got to make them real expensive in channel points? Okay. Emotional damage. Elmo scream. Oh yeah, hold on, let me write these down. Hold on. Honk, pussy, no balls. Elmo scream, fart, reverb. I guess we can do FBI open up. If you're doing sounds, make them 5 to 10K channel points. Okay. The one about Pat screaming at your mom about video games. Minimum of 5K. Okay. Sun's getting low. And a cooldown timer. Yeah. Oh yeah, some honking. Yes. Excellent. Pata. Okay. What are some other sounds? The furry barge. What are some other sounds you might enjoy bothering us with. See, the thing is, like, the thing I'm concerned about is that I'm worried people will do it, and I'm going, ooh, boos, yeah, booing. I'm worried that I will, you want to put, how do you put yourself in timeout? Can I make it so you can do that? Because that is kind of, that is really funny. I love you and I'm proud of you. That is such a great idea. A really fake applause. We love that. Boo earns. It's an extension. Okay. Canned applause. Yes. Okay. Yes. These are great. No, Kate, I will not put Pat saying Dr. Spaghetti. I won't do it. Yeah, Undertale noises. So like, Sans laugh. Oh, and am I right, ladies? That's a good idea. Sounds would keep your momentum and vibes up. I agree. I am a little nervous that, first 4 notes of Megalovania. 4 notes, Megalovania. I'm worried with my brain badness that people will use the sound emotes that I have put in place, and then I'll be like, ha ha, and then I'll forget what the fuck I'm talking about, and that'll happen all the time. And I'm worried it'll be super annoying for you. A pair of birds on a donkey that would work well as a tits in my ass. Oh, birds on a donkey. Tits and ass. I like that. Okay. That is clever. Well done. Well done, Big Finger. Balls on a donkey. If that happens, we just up the price. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, Shack Attack, you're a genius. The Disco Elysium health damage or critical health noise. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Disco Elysium health damage. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, that's making me like sweat. That's really good. Watching you flail in semi-distressed confusion at things you over-enunciate is my best content. I appreciate that. Can you give me an example? Do you mean like Baba stuff? Dice roll sounds. Disco dice roll sounds. Oh my God, I'm so excited, guys. My Kim painting. So I commissioned someone for a Kim, this one I did not commission. I was able to find someone who had created an acrylic painting of Kim. It's on its way, I think. Now, I think it'll take a while because it's coming from like the other side of the planet, but I should get a soundboard. It's a great idea. Oh. So Tetsu, not a sound redeem, but a normal redeem where you sing a song. Oh my God. I don't think anyone will want that though. I don't feel like anyone wants me to sing. Like, because sometimes I'll be like, "Hey, you make me feel so young," and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, like I remember the very first time I was playing Bloodborne and I was joking around. I was like, "Oh, little town full of little people," or whatever. And someone paid me $10 and was like, "I will pay you to never sing again." And I was like, "Oh." I mean, it didn't hurt my feelings. I was just like, oh, health damage. It was very funny. Dude, okay, I have a question. I don't know what's going on. But like, I am hearing, I have seen creators who, are just playing popular music on their channels. And I'm like, so wait, is that over? Is the fear of listening to copyright music over, or what's happening? Because they're creators, they're big. No, like I've seen creators who are like, I don't know. I always feel weird saying this, and I don't know how to say it. But I guess at my quote unquote sameness of me, if that makes sense, playing like copyright music, and I'm like, whoa. Separate audio channels. I mean, listen. I think it's cool and ballsy. Oh, Nyanners she was listening to tons of 90s music the other day. That's amazing. There's licenses for some stuff they can pay. The big streamers can just afford it. Oh, okay. Yes, that's true, Uncle Oliver. So the intro animation with the Muppet Show theme gets muted sometimes. No, it's not that big of a deal. It just gets muted, and like the first 30 seconds of my stream kind of gets muted, which I apologize. YouTube, there are brands you can play certain music and have the revenue split instead of taken entirely. Some streamers have a weird loophole. Okay. Because I want to do karaoke. So Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is a genius. She figured out, I think, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I've misunderstood what she's doing, but she plays karaoke music mostly of musical theater stuff. But that's also, I think, I don't know, but I feel like she's also classically trained, so her voice really lends well to that. But I'm very similar to her in that way, and I really, really, really want to sing some shit for you guys badly. I just, back when Twitch Sings was a thing, I just didn't have time to do karaoke streams, and I really regret that, because that would have been really fun. But yeah, no, I would like to do karaoke, but I'm scared that if I play stuff, I'm gonna get fucked, So I'm not sure what to do. I am a coward. 0 balls, man. 0 balls. But Redeem, where I sing a song, I don't know if anyone would just delist the VOD. See, I thought that, but I don't know, because they made it seem like, ooh, a robot will listen to it live or something. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to, and my memory is also poor. So please feel free to correct me. Hold on. There we go. All right. Anyway, I should probably get started, because I actually, oh shit, I forgot to tell you. I will not be able to go till 4 today. I have a really important meeting at 3 that I could not move. So I probably shouldn't have talked for the last hour. Oops. But that's fine, because tomorrow I will be starting at 4, when I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it is the end of the game. So today is just hang out, whatever, fuck around with Kim, last minute stuff. Quick says, you're in the unfortunate medium streamer size where you're not small enough to slip under radar, but not big enough to not worry about this stuff. Okay, so I completely agree. And I have talked to people about this where I don't understand where I'm at. I feel like, because I'm oh, well, surely this, but then I'm but I won't be able to get away with things like these people are getting away with, but I won't be able to, but then I'm not over here either. I'm right in this. Thank you for expressing that, because I feel like that all the time. And I never understand quite where I belong. Anyone below max numbers is not big. I agree. Yeah, I mean, well, because Nanner, well, I don't know. But no, you're right, actually. You're right. Yeah, because Nanner's is easily max. Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, my brain was losing it there. Yeah, anyone below max numbers is not big. I agree. Hold on one sec. Huh. Oh, I just got your message, Maryland. I'll write you back. Oh, I'm thinking of. I could suggest another medium-sized streamer that does it. Maybe they have advice. I've talked to people at my. I don't want to say at my level, because that's so you can't see me, but I'm making a jerking off motion. But at a similar whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but the same Z's as me, and they're just yeah, you just do it, and I'm oh, I I wish I could make that an animated emote. I have a feeling that would not go over well. How does one join your Discord? I think it is through subscribing, but that is something else I wanted to discuss with you guys. I wanted to create an entirely new Discord. Jahamono, describe your career in confidence. I totally would love to, but like it's such a strange medium that I don't know how to describe it. Like when I do tell people, which is rare, that I do this, I never know what to say. They're like, so what are you doing? And I'm like, because I don't want to say, I work on like Twitch, because then they're like, what's that? And then people who don't know think it's like porn on all the time. I do have a Discord, but I am never in there, and that's my bad. But I want to make a new one that I am completely in control of, and I'm gonna talk to someone to help me figure that out, and that I'm gonna be in there quite a bit and like hang out, maybe have like movie nights and shit. I don't know. What do you think? And maybe then I'll do karaoke, and maybe do karaoke with others. I don't know. I haven't decided. Or, I don't know. We'll do stuff. We'll hang out, and yeah, we'll play blackjack and invite hookers. It'll be great. What do you think? Yeah, and then oh yeah, I'm gonna hook up once I do all of this, which so there's no time in my life at the moment, but once I do all of this, I will link that Discord to here, and anyone in the old one will, of course, I will throw them over to that one as well. And yeah, a revival of the Star Trek streams through Discord nonsense. I would love that. We're finally in a place where I feel like all three of us can watch Star Trek again. I saw a bunch of people being like, "Oh my God, Paige and Pat and Eli had a falling out," and it's like, no, like no, it's just there's no time, or like we didn't have the equipment at the time. Yeah, no, we're totally gonna hang out and do some Star Trek, hopefully soon. We're also hoping to do some Dark Tide stuff, because that is a fucking blast. We did play Dark Tide together. Man, that was super fun. Although they were me. They were rude, but par for the course. All right, it is 1:00. I gotta get excuse me. I gotta get this going. But first, very, very, very briefly, Mask of Michael resubbed for 38 months. Silly question. Which would you rather have? Pat as a living skeleton man, or the power to summon and control mustard? Definitely skeleton man, because I could just like go to the store and buy mustard. I could buy as much as I wished, but I can't turn Pat into a living skeleton man without the power of a wish. So I would definitely wish for Pat to be a skeleton man. Also, very sexy. Mustard, not sexy, just delicious. Games Gone Buggy donated $5.50. Thank you so much, Games Gone Buggy. You are a sweetie patootie. Thank you so much. Bob Lobs La Bomb subscribed. You have the greatest username of all time, and I love you. We're in love now. Dopamine. Shit. Babe, how do I say your name, babe? You subscribed. How do I... See you later, Phantom Bat. I did post a sexy mustard ad. You got me there. Dopamine. Oh my God. Duh. Like the brain drug. Dopamine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why my brain could not autocomplete that. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Also, so I'm going to make the Discord subscriber only. I will have some stuff in there. I might do some like fan fiction readings, which I'm also going to bring back. Because again, I'm probably going to start doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at night, but then I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays around this time so that I'm still able to hang out with people who can't make it to the late times, etc. And then on the weekends, I'll either be on Pat's stream or maybe do an extra one or hang out in Discord. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Fanfiction readings are critical. I have gone by the wayside with that. My fucking roots, right? And I have fucked up. I can't stop talking. God. I don't have the gift of gab. I have the curse of nonstop talking. The curse of yap, if you will. Fucking shit. I can't do Sonic High School again. I think I've done that like 8 times. Although I should do it since, it's my annual thing. But I watched this TikTok where this girl reads and reviews and summarizes these romance novels that are like super weird. Like there's one called like fucking the Grinch or whatever, and it's only like 18 pages, but you can just buy it on like Amazon or something. And it's just super creepy and horrible, and about how like his dick lights up with Christmas lights, and while he's banging her like belly lights up with Christmas lights. And I'm like, the people need to know. The people need to know. In fact, there's a scene where she goes, "You're the," and instead of completing it, he goes, "The Grinch." And instead of that, he goes, "Well hung." And it's just like, oh my God, this is terrible. And I love it. So I was thinking things like that might be super fun. Excuse me. All right. Let us get things started. You just got back and you hear banging her and her belly lights up. Yeah, no, it's a Christmas miracle. All right, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to move this here. Okay. I didn't even start up the game. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, Jenny Nicholson does that? That's awesome. Oh, good. I'm still logged in. Excellent. I've done well. Haven't you done well? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll start that puppy up. There we go. Oh, ball sacks. I didn't turn on extensions. Tits. Thank you for the reminder. I will take care of that in a moment. Let me just switch over. Game capture. Once, I hope to God I can get this fixed. Perfect. There's that. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to wait for a second. Gotta go to extensions. Tra-la-la. Thanks for your patience, guys. Extensions. And then we... excuse me. Activate. So this... Hey, I wanted to ask you guys. There's closed captions for streams. I have that. Should I activate it? Would you guys like that? Or should I leave that off and try it another time? Lots of people use it. Okay. I will activate it. Set as component 1 or 2. I don't know what to do with that. Do you know what they set it on? Like, I have it sets as component 1 or 2. And then it says overlay 1, but that's what my disco companion's doing. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. I'll set it as component 1. It is now active. Let me know what that looks like. I will also take a peek. Oh, wait, no, you can't. You can't see it. Why am I like this? Give me a second. I gotta plug in this thing. There we go. Okay, there we are. Okay, now I will move it like this, and we'll see if that works. Okay. Do you see anything different or special? So I have my guy, so that's good. But can you see any closed captions, or do you have any? Did I get a haircut? No. Oh, like cut his hair? No, I haven't. I think I'm going to keep his hair. I really like the way he looks. It's there? Oh, great. How do they look? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Does it work on mobile? Or is it just for desktop? Oh, hey, Deagles. How's it going? Well, I guess we'll just see what happens. All right, let me talk to him again. Oh, yeah.
We'll be on our way soon. Thank you again for lending a hand.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to leave these guys alone because I can... No, I guess I can talk to them now.
We'll be on our way soon. Thank you again for lending a hand.
Let's talk about cryptids some more.
Layman, you always have to prove yourself with this man, which means you have to provide the cryptids. Maybe he'll answer.
Which cryptid did you almost catch? You said before that you almost caught one.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialists would find rather dull.
Willow people? Not at all.
Huh. What are willow people?
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees.
He says it in a self-explanatory, everyday manner.
They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark. In that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
So I may have seen a willow people and without knowing it.
You probably have.
Huh. How did you almost catch one?
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself. After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow dashing through the grove.
And then?
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
A lavender shadow.
He smirks.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms. It's easier to mock someone than to admit that the world might be more interesting than you've imagined. Furthermore,
He raises a finger.
I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what goes into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light. I am my own harshest critic.
And Lena's sighting of the phasmid, is that...
Confirmed.
He replies quickly.
It's 100% verified and meets all the standards of an authentic cryptid sighting.
I know all about the kind green ape. Look, I even have a kind green ape pen.
I see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena.
He smiles.
The kind green ape is one of her favourites.
A warm wave passes him. Of course, the kind green ape is her favorite, he thinks.
We travelled to South Safra to look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm though, and had to spend most of our time there in a little village. The search was fabulously unsuccessful. The people were very nice. I'm glad they didn't understand what Gary was saying about them.
Oh.
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morale. I had no problem with them.
Really? You kept complaining about how dirty everything is. We digress.
They're a nascent culture. I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change the topic, okay? Talk about your critters, or whatever.
He mumbles something.
Yes, back to cryptozoology. You don't want to sow disagreement between friends.
Tell me about a cool cryptid. Any cryptid.
No offence, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research. You should ask her if you want interesting stories. Me? I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence.
He brushes an errant strand of hair from his eye.
By all means.
All right, I'm going to leave. Let's talk to fucking what's his name again.
Hello again.
Okay, we're good. All right, you know what? I didn't get to try on this motherfucker. Ooh. -1 empathy, that makes sense. Pain threshold and volition. Oh. Whoa. All right, let's try these puppies on, okay? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Where's the glove? Where are my gloves? Oh, I got them on. So, okay. Whoa. 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 Wow. That looks great. What am I missing? The pants or the helmet? Wow. Helmet. Oh, that's so fucking radical. There's no pants? There are no pants? Why are there no pants? Huh. All right. Interesting. Just the 4 pieces. Okay, so I assume I need to find the reed creature. It is weird how there's no pants. Whatever. All right. How is my empathy? Excuse me. In that case, I will. Oh, how cool does that look? Oh, that's a great look for Harry, huh? I like that. Yeah. Oh, that looks great. Well done. Oh, look at all my points. Shit. Whoops. One more door. I should probably put... Oh, wait. Yeah, I should probably use that. Oh, the leather jacket. That's a great idea. Let's see how that looks. Huh. That looks okay. I do like that quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sexy. Wait, hold on. I like that a little bit better. Stupid jacket. Oh, that's hot. Right? Huh? That's nice. I like that. How does everything look? Okay, yeah. That actually looks... That's looking pretty good. That's not great, but I can live with that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. I love that. All right. I'm going to keep that like that for now. All right. So, I think I need to inspect the traps. Check the trap in lands and far northeast of the Feld building. Check the trap that he just set up. Where did he set up the trap? I can't remember where he said it would be. Because I don't see it here. Oh, what's that? Thank you for that. Because it says, check the trap he just set up. Oh, in the camp, which is here. But I don't see... I think I'm just a silly goose. Oh, check the other one. He even said so. You're right. All right. The trap near the canal you crossed southeast of the village. Okay. Thanks for reminding me stuff, guys. I am a goose. Yeah, there's those guys. Southeast. Okay. Oh, don't worry, Durup. No worries. You haven't missed much. Alright. The kids again. Here's the village. Elysium. My man Kim. So I say I'm gonna do all of this, and then I'm gonna go play board games with Kim, I think. Aha!
There's a trap in the reeds at your...
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do this first. Decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them
There's
now.
a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And there's that code again.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise.
Lieutenant
Anyway,
grins mirthlessly.
One down. 3 to go.
I was hoping it would be in the first one. No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting fresh air. It'll be the next one, surely.
Surely.
Here, Pete's.
Anyway, the air is nice and fresh here.
So true. All right. Near the boathouses west of the Feld building. Oh, I don't remember where that is. The Feld building. Is that over here? I guess I can check the map. West of the Feld map. I don't remember. Where I found Wompty. Oh, okay, right, got it. Okay, so back over here. Oh, you got there, Sunstalker? Yeah, can't blame you. Immediately checked out. Right. Okay, so Wompty Dumpty Dom building. Oh, there's my man. No, it's over here, isn't it? Shit. Did I go past it? Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I will take care of that right now, quick. One second. Meaning to do that anyway. Up. I put Randy. Randy, you. 692. Hold on. Oh, I'm a goose. Ran Ryu. I hope that's okay with you, Ran Ryu. Nope. Oh my god. Why can't I not type your username? One day. Did I do it? Did I fix it? What the hell? Why can I not? What? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, I did it. Okay, Randy, I trust you. If I didn't need to get this done, I would have... Here, let's do this. I would make today like one where I start modding people.
Checking it over.
So thank you so much, Randy. Appreciate it.
It's just a technicality, but...
And yeah, never feel like you have to be here. It's like, you know, it's all for fun. Don't worry about it. Thank you for being here, though. Look around.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out.
Oh,
you feel strange.
Quick, I will probably
somehow.
be asking you about some advice. So stay tuned. But later, like whenever you get to it. Reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Damn.
Another empty trap.
How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
Oh, he smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. Oh my god. Shut up, we're in love, you big goose. You big stinky goose man. Love you. I did do the dance. It was adorable. All right. So, oh, that was that trap. The Land's End. Oh shit. Where is the? Near the northeast. Okay. So north, east of this building, I suppose. Dopamine. So funny. Okay, maybe this way. Or have the traps always been there? Huh. Or are they placed there once I start this sort of side quest? Okay, so north. Oh, I guess I just didn't notice them. Huh. Aha! Oh, okay.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Dopamine is a king. Look
The
around.
reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the Cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them.
He pants.
One more of these and we are done.
You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
He's short-winded. The sentence ends there. Huh. Oh, do we run too much? Check the trap near boathouses. Okay. Let's see. Kim ain't used to the jam rock shuffle. Precious little man. I love him. I can't wait for my painting to arrive. And my, no, it's the other one. My Harry paintings are, the artist is taking a 2-week break for Christmas, and then they will start on my commissions. I am so excited. They're so gorgeous. I've seen their work. It's gonna rule. Where's it again? Boathouses, right. Boathouses as in, wait, boathouses. What does it mean, boathouses? So, I'm sorry, shit, now I'm confused. Do they mean near the village boathouses? I'm a little lost. Because I don't remember seeing any boathouses. I'm lost. I think it's because I'm such a goose. This is a much more spread out area. That was a lot of stopping and talking for a while. That was... Now I can't recall. Okay, so this is the Feld building, right? I believe. Near the west. So that would be over this way. But no, well... No, because this is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably... I don't know what to fucking do. Well, up. Aha, here we are. I'm such a goose. Here it is.
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured
fucking way.
by the reeds.
Look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind
Reach
blows.
for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up.
Get out.
Something is different here.
Look closer.
No locust. No phasmid either. But still.
Look closer.
Well, debate worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
You're right. The crypto research has been stupid. You're right, but I still need to tell them. Yeah, probably it wasn't the phasmid. What if it was? I do get the feeling that someone or something messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now.
He adds for clarity.
We are not cryptozoologists. We are cops.
Oh my god, Kim.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and you look to the dark shadow of the Feld building in the distance, drawing you to it. What a strange sensation. Once this is done, should you ask the wind again?
All right. So, empty, return with the news, inform Plaisance. So I could inform the dice maker. Offer figurines to Dolores Day. I don't know how to do that. Take on responsibility. I think I got a transceiver, so maybe I need to return to the church. Hold on to the spirits. The mural. Might find the armor. I thought this would help me find the pieces, but I guess we'll see. Determine where the shot came from. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Check island for bullet traces. Oh, and I need to add beauty to the wall. Huh. Don't know how to do this. But I guess while I'm here, I can inform Plaisance and the dice maker what's going on. I could also find speed and sniff it, but I don't think I will. There's the most annoying man in the game.
Always my pleasure to be of assistance.
Bon chance. You know, I think my biggest regret in my entire... God, Jesus in heaven, please. My biggest regret... What the fuck? Oh, whatever. My biggest... Really? They're just going to go all the way around themselves, huh? I guess so. My biggest regret in the last few years was that I could not learn French well enough that I could speak French on a daily basis. I tried. No one wanted to talk to me in French because of my accent. I do regret that because I think French is gorgeous and fun. It's just like it's the one big regret I have is that I couldn't learn it fast enough or well enough, I suppose. What am I doing? I was learning. Well, that's the problem. I was learning Parisian French, which is like standard French, but I was in Quebec, and no one would teach me Quebecois French, even though it is pretty different. Okay, let's take care of. But, you know, sleeping doc. Why is that? Do you see that? Why does that look like that? What is that about? Oh, did I accidentally have that? Oh, they have the container. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, wait, I can't yet. Okay, shit. Wait a minute. Church, fisherman, shacks. Where are the shacks? Okay, so I'll go here, and then it will allow me, right? To use the map. Did they outright deny you to teach you, or you couldn't find any teachers? So I did find some teachers, but they would only teach me Parisian French, which sounds different. They use a lot of different things. They do. I mean, I did learn a lot, but the accent and there's so much slang with Quebecois that I would listen to people talk and I would be like, what the fuck are they saying? Like it is very different. At least to my ear. I'm not blaming anyone. I go to the waterfront. It just wasn't meant to be a failing of mine, I think. Which sucks because I took 2 years of French in high school, but I sucked at it then.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Plaisance, I have something to tell you. I have found the actual source of doom.
What do you mean, the actual source?
She clutches her pendant anxiously.
Are you talking about the third presence?
She remembers. Good.
Yes, the presence, the entity, the malicious energy, however you may want to call it. Or, my investigation has led me to discover a 2mm interplanetic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez. I guess I should say it like 1 so that she understands it a little better. I feel like she won't appreciate this as much as she'll appreciate 1. But at the same time, this is the more honest tube blows her fucking mind. There's a French Netflix show called A Very Secret Service that has great jokes about Quebecois French. Oh, Pat might get a kick out of that. What should I blow her mind or should I keep it, blow her brains out? What do you think? 1 or 2? Plaisance is being such a 2 right now. All right, we're gonna go with 2 then. Let's blow her fucking top.
What?
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinaise.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood Church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
Blow it like you're going down on Kim.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
Oh boy, you can't protect it, not against Pale. Close up shop and try to get far away as possible. You can protect it with hope, by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past, by building a church, a place of worship around this thing. Ooh. That is tricky. What do you guys think? Oh, hey, Patty Cake.
Hello.
How's it going? Please vote. Please vote.
What's going on over here?
Just talking to Plaisance. What are you doing?
I'm coming to get that knife.
Why do you have a knife in here?
It's the box cutter, right?
Oh, but it's a box cutter, not a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife. Can I have a keys? Mwah. Hey.
I need this knife to open a box.
Oh, a box came?
Yes.
Which, for what? PP's thing came in?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how exciting. Oh, do we have any of the stuff to put in it, though?
Yes, I do.
How exciting. Oh, wait. I don't like that stuff, though. Should we get more stuff?
Sure.
Or, you know what?
I'll just wait.
Just wait for me. Yeah. Sorry. Well, yeah. So, hey, I won't be done. I'm going to stay in here till 4, but I'm going to end this at 3 because I have my thing at 3. Is that okay?
Right, yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Lion Coon says, wait, are we telling Paige what to pick or calling her a bitch? Why not both? Okay. 2! Yeah, Pat and I were talking about that last night. Seriously, it's really funny. You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past by building a church, a place of worship around the thing.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith.
Aw.
Especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends.
She looks at her daughter.
No, we can't just leave.
Oh.
Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find them. Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome back here anytime.
Oh, farewell. Let's see how Annette is doing. How are you doing, cutie?
Hi, Ace Detective.
Yeah, she's fine. Nothing more to add.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks
Oh.
featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
I'm so glad Plaisance has finally put Annette first in a way that is positive for Annette and not just purely what she thinks is best based on her generational trauma. More Hyundai.
Mountains of it. Heroic quantities of Hyundai. Roy's puny shirt is nothing compared to the real deal.
Look through display.
Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
That's metal.
Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Hyundai in hell. Man from Hyundai and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundai under the lake. Man from Hyundai, Hyundai burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a Pastanal combat gamebook set in the world of Hyundai Man, and so much more.
Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hjelmdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
As it should be.
She's laughing at him, belittling
Hot.
him. Between the throne and the Hjelmdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil
Especially
women?
those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini.
How can they do this?
There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region.
That's awesome.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hjelmdal novels.
That's $9. Should I buy that? That's $9 hairs. What do you think? This game is awesome. Do I have the... Oh, I don't think I have the board games. Hold on. Or maybe I do. Or is it... Books? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna save. You're right. I'm gonna buy the games before I do that. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna speak with the dice maker. Oh shit, let me put on my fucking... The tools and... There we go. Baba baba doo wow wow wow. Why do I do this every time? Come on. Go. Oh shit. Wait, yeah, no, this is the correct way, right? Yeah. No. Oh.
Both cables are...
Real quick, I don't know why, but this is still able to be looked in, and I don't know why.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment.
Oh, am I going outside? Fuck my balls. How do I get to her again, then? Oh, I completely forget. Am I flush with Dosh? I love that. Niha's upstairs. There we go. There it is. I always forget. Thank you. There she is. Real quick. Just to be on the safe side.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I've found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
She leans back in her chair. There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to Pale.
Excuse me?
She sits up,
2mm
agitated.
hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take in this matter while the clatter from her headphones continues unabated.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed. It's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
No, I wouldn't go so far as to say the entire world is doomed. It's what I've preached the whole time, and no one listened. Don't worry about it. You've been doing fine so far. I'm sure it's nothing. I don't know. I don't really like any of those answers. I guess 1, right? Yeah, 2 is definitely Apocalypse Cop. I don't know. You'd say 4? Yeah, I'm leaning towards 1 or 4, I guess. Yeah, say nothing.
I guess the least I can do is check up on Sona, see how she's doing. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Alright. So, that's good. We have let her know what's going on. What else? Let's get... Oh, just kidding. Do you have any reason to think it isn't the slow end of the world? They don't have any way to stop it. Never mind reverse it. Oh, it's totally the end of the world. 100%. If it's just if it's essentially a baby pale, yeah, I think things are doomed. I think the only truest option is Apocalypse Cop. Maybe that is what I am considering right now.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
I don't have enough money to buy both. I mean, luckily, I only need like $4 more, I guess. But I need like 37. Oh, what do I do? I can only... Oh, you can only buy one? Okay. So there's Suzerainty and Wirral. It looks like there's a lot of Wirral.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Oh,
they have rituals.
The first is the only one you can play with Kim?
Entities.
Then who
Highly
plays
immoral
Wirral
stuff.
with me?
You can still buy them, though.
You can't play both with him? So Risk and... I thought that he liked D&D. Oh, so Suzerainty is Settlers of Catan. I don't really like Settlers of Catan. So wait, so Kim won't play D&D with you? It's impossible to organize a session, just like real D&D. D&D would take months to play. Really? Oh. Kim is only willing to play you in one game during the investigation. If you want to see both, you have to save scum. Okay. If that's the case, which one is more interesting to play with him? I'm also going to text Pat. Hey, babe, which board game do I play with Kim? Then D&D one or Risk Settlers of Catan? I don't know if I care for Settlers of Catan, really. I think Wirral is an expansion pack, so all you can do is look through the pieces. You can only play the strategy one. Really? Really? Then why do they give you the option even? All right. If that's the case, then... Wallet landmine. I love that. Okay, give me a second. So Suzerainty has the political and meta commentary. So what kind of juice do I get out of Kim in D&D? I just remember him seeming like he would be very interested in that when we were at Fortress Accident. Or maybe I'm making that up, I can't recall. Or is the dialogue relatively similar? Nothing too special from the D&D one? Okay.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by...
Suzerainty it
Wonderful
is.
choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Okay. So okay, we're gonna play that. I assume... God, Jesus in heaven. All right, I assume I'm gonna need to have logic, right? If I'm gonna play this. I know this probably doesn't matter at all, but... Perception. Suzerainty also leaves you more money to buy books with. So true. Let's see. All right, we'll go with some logical stuff. Just in case. I don't think this actually matters. But what the hell? It's a wholesome game. I'll keep that. Composure, perception, la la la. Empathy, esprit de corps, savoir-faire. There we go. Oh, that looks snazzy. All right, looking good. Don't I have more pants than this? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's actually doesn't look too bad. Well, the hat's not so great. Yeah. Fuck it. Encyclopedia. Yeah, that's probably fine. This doesn't matter. But I will miss playing dress up when I eventually have to. You know what? Yeah. We'll do that. Oh.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Estellari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Oh no. Spooky. All right. So where's that game? Aha. First I'm gonna save, actually. There we go. These pants are perfect for sitting on a fence. Now let's play some games.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. It's snugly wrapped in a skin of plastic. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work. The exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship between the Revacholian suzerainty and its many vassals.
Shake the box.
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth. What treasures wait in store for you? Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interaction.
Remove the wrap.
The plastic wrap rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance.
Open the box.
There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Inside, you find a thick, full-color rulebook and more than a dozen pouches of various wooden components.
Read the book.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
This history seems problematic, but it is important to teach children basic economic concepts. Finally, a proper game to teach children about the importance of trade in the global economy. Now, this one will give me money, but this one's technically true.
The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples, and harvesting a strange magenta-leafed plant. Everyone is smiling. The instructions are opaque at first, and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, there are many diagrams and examples throughout. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
Okay. How do you accumulate victory points?
That's where the suzerain's vassals come in. The game features 4 vassal nations, each one home to an economically important resource. Each turn, the player collects resources from vessels where they've placed workers. They may then rearrange their workers, fulfill contracts for coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Revachol. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
Read the advice.
Remember, there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly. Boring, boring, boring. Tear up this rulebook and commit some old-school atrocities.
How is the winner
The
determined?
actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
Oh god, I'm totally gonna lose. The actual table. Examine the
You
components.
open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
Check out the wooden. Punch them out.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying tsk as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
Aw, check out the wooden tokens.
In addition to the worker and building tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources. From the Empire of Safre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara, gray marble block tokens. From the Seminine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supra Muindi and Sarah Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaves.
I might choose that one because magenta is pretty much my favorite color.
Oh, those are nice.
Lieutenant picks up a sugar token and admires it. Wait, which one's the... Oh, he likes the Seminine? I might take Supramundi then. Put the components away.
You hold the open game box before you.
Hey, Kim, wanna play?
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes
I
go
love
wide.
blow. No.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours.
Is that the first time Kim has, like, cursed of his own accord? I think that's the only time he's ever cursed without, like, referencing what someone else has said. Language, Kim.
I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Ooh. Fucking, where's my suggestion? Fuck me. Oh, that looks good. Fuck. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Tits.
The suzerainty box is heavy and slightly awkward.
Give me the
in your
juice.
hand.
I think
you
that's
give it a light
psych.
shake and
Give me
feel
the
pieces
juice.
shift around inside.
For Kim. Ready? Give me the juice. Give me the juice. So we can play this game with Kim. Give me juice. Delicious juice. I want that juice. Delicious juice. What do you mean no help? You're not gonna help me? Why not? All right. Yeah.
What is detective work if not an elaborate game? You need logical inference, attention to detail, the ability to analyze your opponent's motives.
Come on, it might help us think of more creative solutions to the case.
I do feel like my thinking has become somewhat rigid. Maybe a little diversion to keep the mind limber is just what's in order.
Exactly.
See? He's doing the hard work himself. All he needed was a little nudge.
There you go.
All right, you've convinced me. How do we play?
I read the rules already. I'll show
You
you.
explain the basic setup procedures to the lieutenant, who seems to be a quick study. You each take your bag of tokens and counters and unfold the board between you. In the center is the crown of Revachol. Radiating outward are her colorful vessels, each one supplying some raw material desired by the suzerain.
All right. Oh, by the way, I love how I'm just shining this light into Kim's face. So what do you think about that? I just realized that's happening. That's funny. All right, hold on. I'm probably going to read these over because, as you know, I've got the damage in the brain and I need to reread these sort of things. So I apologize. Lieutenant, take back his tokens. In the center is the crown of Revachol, radiating outward. Beautiful, colorful vassals, each one supplying raw material desired by the suzerain.
Apricots from Safre, archaeological treasures from Ilmarat, sugars from the Seminine Islands, and magenta cocaine from Supra Muindi and Sara Maritza. There's also a neat little log to keep track of your progress, in case you need to put the game away and return to it later. The lieutenant goes first. He draws a contract card and moves several of his workers to the Safre territory of the board, and the others to the Seminine Islands.
All right, Detective. Your turn.
Oh, shit.
You have a few options available to you. Will you try to fulfill contracts right away, or rearrange your workers to maximize production on future turns? Remember what the rulebook said. You'll want to choose a strategy early on and stay committed to it.
Do whatever Kim did. Here's my question. What exactly... I'm really bad at these kinds of games. What exactly did Kim do? Did he... Several of his workers to the territory... I think he's fulfilling a contract. Is that what he's doing? No, I just want to know what he's doing. Oh, Kim's going to kick my ass for sure. But I want to try. But I don't know what Kim's doing, so fuck. Fulfill a contract or let workers rest. He gathered specific resources to later fulfill contracts. I'm so bad at these. Now I'm getting nervous. I'll do whatever Kim did.
You move a few of your workers to the Ilmarat section of the board, and several others to Supramawindi and Sara Maritza. Soon you have several units of archaeological treasure and cocaine.
An aggressive opening, Detective.
Lieutenant says, appearing to relish the challenge.
In response, the lieutenant spends 2 of his sugar tokens and 1 of his apricot tokens to complete his contract card. He is rewarded with 4 coins and a round wooden token that he places in the center of the board.
That's a market. It's worth 2 victory points.
Glower silently. Kim, can I do my first turn over? Hey, why don't I get one of those?
Don't worry. It was mostly just luck. You'll earn some points soon enough.
What is that patronizing tone? You're one of the suzerain's trusted administrators. You may need to put the lieutenant in his place.
Not even sure what points are. That's part of the
Points
problem.
are nothing. They don't exist. They're just an arbitrary convention that games use to reward or punish players for certain behaviors.
Am I getting points right now? Looks around.
There are some paranoid types who believe the moral intern keeps detailed score sheets for everyone in the Real Belt. But that's obviously nonsense. Otherwise, no. There are no points, just your actions and the consequences of those actions.
It's reassuring.
That's just the way it is.
Lieutenant doesn't seem to find much value in dwelling on the subject.
Now, I believe it's your turn.
Glancing over the board, you see several possible strategies. Pressing more workers into service would increase your economic output and help you to survive a possible conflict with the lieutenant. Or you could ignore your labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts for points and resources.
Pressing more workers into service increases economic output and helps survive a possible conflict. Or ignore labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts.
What do you do?
I feel like I should get more workers if he could attack or have a conflict before I fulfill contracts. I don't know why this is making me super nervous. What have you been doing so far? Key to winning is be consistent. But the key to being consistent, what I just did was I did what Kim did, right? But I don't understand what Kim did, though. That's why I wanted to know what Kim did so that I could keep doing it. But now I don't know. I don't know what I did. Can you help me? What did I do? So why did I do what Kim did? 'Cause Kim... Okay, then I'll fulfill contracts.
Who cares about workers or territories when the real action is in Revachol? You spend your turns fulfilling contracts for sweet coins and one-time bonuses. After several turns, you have a neat pile of cardboard coins and several units of archaeological treasure, which you trade in to build a museum. You place a cylindrical piece of wood on the Revachol section in the middle of the board. It's meant to stand in for a beautifully adorned edifice filled with ancient wonders. This is more or less what happened in real life as well. To this day, if Ilmarans want to see their nation's priceless treasures, they have to visit Revachol, or Gottwald, or Sur-le-Clay.
Well played, detective. That museum is worth 3 victory points.
Yeah.
Now it's the lieutenant's turn to respond. He moves aggressively onto the Safre territory. Soon, his workers are producing a steady supply of extremely valuable apricots. For several turns, you struggle to respond to the lieutenant's burgeoning apricot empire. Eventually, you relocate the majority of your workers to Supremawindi and Sarawaritsa, where they begin producing a bumper crop of cocaine tokens. You draw a new contract card. According to the text, there's an aristocrat willing to trade a large supply of cocaine for a number of coins and access to a rare bonus. Amplified music worth 7 victory points. You know, this isn't unlike the situation the historical Revacholian suzerainty faced in Safre in the middle of the last century.
Tell me more.
Well, the suzerain was looking for new markets for all the cocaine it was producing, and it settled on Safre. By introducing cocaine into Safre under exclusive contract, the suzerain created an extremely valuable captive market for an extremely addictive product.
See, that it's both of these. It's fucked up and it's brilliant. Also, I think there's a Star Trek episode about this. Do you remember when those aliens made up like, oh, you totally have this virus, but really it was just like they were having withdrawals from the drug they were taking to quote unquote prevent? God, that's a good episode. Well, no, it is fucked up, but it's also really smart, which is why it's fucked up. You know what I mean? They can be both of those things. Prime directive means let them eat crack. That's right. If I say that's brilliant, though, I might make money. Remember when that happened in Star Trek and not in real life by the FBI? Listen, I'm trying to keep it light. I'm trying to keep it light over here, Gabe. All right, let's see. That's right. Listen, this is girl boss colonialism. That's brilliant.
If you could somehow get the lieutenant's workers addicted to your cocaine, you could not only make them less productive, you would also force the lieutenant to pay you for your cocaine tokens each turn. Yes, you can. It's right there in the rules. Now's your chance. Show the lieutenant what happens when he patronizes you. You've reached a critical strategic juncture. How do you respond to the lieutenant's aggression?
I'm insufferable to play these kinds of games with. So my idea is, to introduce them to cocaine. It's not my idea. That is the choice I want to go with. But it's not committing. But I want to win. All right, introduced to cocaine. The lieutenant's face goes stony as you take your turn. He does not appreciate you getting his workers addicted to cocaine.
With each passing turn, you slowly bleed the lieutenant of coins as his own workers become less productive and more dependent on your magenta cocaine tokens. As a matter of historical fact, this is almost exactly what happened in Safre. To this day, fully half of the former Safre Empire remains dependent on international aid in exchange for a steady supply of cheap produce.
See, that's so true, Ranryu. How much more work will they do when they don't sleep? Just like they did to Sephra.
More or less.
Lieutenant says. But he's thinking less about matters of historical wrongdoing than how to get him out of the jam you've put him in.
Realizing victory is slipping away, the lieutenant launches a desperate gambit. Protectionism. By erecting tariffs on your cocaine, he hopes to starve you out of the market at the risk of incurring the suzerain's disfavor.
Cocaine less productive?
The end game is upon you. Do you escalate the trade war with the lieutenant in hopes of crushing him with your economic might? Or do you ignore his aggression and focus on building the mighty victory column structure in Revachol herself?
Oh no.
Alternatively, you could throw the whole game away by trying to build a public education system for the children of your workers. The choice is yours.
Okay, hold on. Listen. In real life, yes, but in this game, how will that help? It's on Kim. Launch a trade war or go for the victory. Yeah, I already didn't commit. Being a communist is punished in this game. Ugh. All right. So I have committed to not committing. Make the children work. All right. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, the game is about getting paid. So I want to launch a trade war. That's what I want to do. I feel like this will be trying to go for it, but he has launched protectionism. He hopes to starve me out. So this is a response to that, whereas this is ignoring it. What do you guys think? I think 2. I feel, yeah, from what I understand, I feel like 2 is the smartest. I chose to chase points. So launching a trade war will chase more points, right? I'm insufferable to play with, like, these games. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's on, Kim. Let's fucking go.
The lieutenant nods gravely as you erect tariffs against his apricots and sugar. This is going to get ugly.
Oh boy.
With every turn, tariffs are raised until neither you nor the lieutenant are producing any income or generating resources for the suzerain. Even in the best of cases, it's impossible to really win a trade war. But this is far from the best case, and the lieutenant's apricot-powered economic engine crushes yours. Soon, your coffers are empty,
Bummer.
and the map lies strewn with your worker tokens.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Lieutenant says with a sharp smile. Yeah, never get involved in the trade war with an insolente.
Never fuck with Kim Kitsuragi.
Yes! Oh, that was hot. Yay, Kim! Oh, that was the best turn of events.
Now, let's tally up the scores,
I
shall we?
love him.
Computing the final scores is almost a game unto itself. You each spend an inordinate amount of time making stacks of coins, consulting tables, and struggling with basic addition and multiplication.
Oh god, it is like I'm playing. Isn't this board game's explanation of history 10 times better than a class? Yes. Also, I'm so fucking glad I'm getting that painting of Kim. It's essentially this portrait of him. It looks incredible.
After double, then triple checking your maths, you have your final score. -5 victory points.
Damn.
You'll be lucky if the suzerain doesn't have your whole family executed for such a pitiful performance.
I've got 15 points.
He says with a slight smirk on his face.
Don't look too glum, detective. There's always next time. Figuratively, I mean. There's no way we have time to play this game again.
We can be friends and hang
Now
out.
let's clean up and get back to work.
You hold the open game box before you.
Damn. Well, that was awesome. Totally worth it. Okay. Inspect the trap, so I need to go and speak at the bar. I love Kim so much. Don't fuck with Kim Kitsuragi. Oh, that was so cool. You should get one of those gilded labels that says "Don't fuck with Kim Kitsuragi." I should like put that in a whatever it's called, like a bumper sticker.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I don't know why I really want to do that. Oh yeah, these assholes.
Again? I can't.
Oh, nothing.
Yes?
All right, see ya. Who the fuck is that? Is that Gary?
Boy,
Oh.
am I ever so grateful to you, officer. But I'm not the only one who wants to thank you.
All right, cool. I'll talk to Lena. How's...
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just wow.
I sang
I
karaoke
hope you
days
really
ago.
enjoyed yourself up there. Had a cathartic experience.
Pointing it right
Because
in
for
his
the
eyes.
rest of us, that really sucked.
It's safe to say this is about your karaoke performance.
I have a vast soul, and she will always come back to it. Fuck you. Yeah, I sucked up there. Sorry. You don't understand my performance. Those high notes, I purposefully shredded them to convey a strained, worn-out sadness.
I get it. You were purposefully shit. So original. I'm not letting anyone up there again. Ever. Now, what did you want?
So my karaoke timeline, I did, I had him sing well, and then I had him sing poorly, and then I think I chose in this timeline to sing poorly, because I think that Kim's response to it was sweeter. I think Kim appreciated. I mean, it was still sweet in the other one, but the fact that he like stood up for me, I had to go for it because he's my boyfriend. We're in
It's
love.
great to see you again, officer.
He grins, bowing awkwardly.
My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Hey, girl.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my
Aw.
gratitude.
She hands you a
It's a
thin...
tie. Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
Oh, she hands you a thin ribbon held by a silver bird skull. It's a mask.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull.
Sick.
With 8 eyes.
Awesome.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You told me you'd never told me you'd seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Oh, Lena.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
I've never taken off the tie. I can't bring myself to do it. I did squeal when Kim said the line, though. I'm so glad. In fact, I may, when I get the painting, I may, like, have someone, I know someone who maybe, yeah, like, in gold paint at the bottom adds to it. Nobody fucks with Kim Kitsuragi. Ah! Don't fuck with Kim Kitsuragi. Any particular reason you're blinding everyone with your flashlight? It's a cop move, I must admit. Yeah, I don't. It was an accident, but it's actually really funny.
That is a way, way bigger compliment than it sounds like.
Aww.
Reflexively, the lieutenant readies his familiar notebook.
Oh.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you? Wait, could I get the VA to sign it? How would I even do that? Does he go to cons or anything anytime? Or like what? How would I even do that? I would love that.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood. Betancourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers from here.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's cool.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me.
She looks at you.
After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Oh. Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me.
She chuckles.
Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing.
She brushes her hair back.
Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly. Its limbs are white.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena...
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
You trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just...
She sighs.
Such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
Hear more about cryptids.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yay!
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
Is this a bird cryptid?
No. It's the cryptid.
The cryptid.
Oh, yes.
The small silvery skull shines between your fingers, its beak sharp. Oh, wait, this is the silver bird. This is a cell, right? What is this bird?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation?
Man scoffs.
All of evolution is a mutation.
Until it was cited by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
I need to hear about the sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
Okay, and Wamrau is...
The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
What happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times. Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Why?
The bird was controlling his mind.
Sick.
It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uwe spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
How did he survive to tell the story?
The 8-eyed teratorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird. Fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie.
She smiles. Glad you agree.
Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrau is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked.
The lieutenant
Not
puts
only
down
does
his
it
notes.
have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
So that was the last anyone saw of it.
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Awesome.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids.
She winks.
So, what else do you want to know?
Real quick, I just want
Of
to
course.
see the tie. Where is it? Oh, that is so fucking badass. I want to wear that so bad. Octuple vision, cryptids protection. A slender bolo tie held together by an antique clasp in the shape of a bird skull. The skull features 8 cavities for eyes. It's disturbing, but you can't look away. Where's the... Was there something else, or is that it? Because that's awesome. Like, that is a great tie. Like, I love that. That's very cool.
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
Cryptids.
Of course, dear.
What
is there a
is-
particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
Are there any invisible cryptids?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about cryptids too?
The lieutenant pauses, thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yay! We broke him! Yay!
Well, the answer is yes. There is an invisible cryptid.
What's that?
The Col de Mama d'Aqua, or Thin Whisper of Sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
A whisper, light and low.
Yes, that's another translation.
Eyes light up behind her glasses.
They're both quite lovely, aren't they?
They are. That is. It's beautiful.
Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be.
She says calmly.
As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Cool.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Go on.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and
She smiled.
even began to name some of them.
This is like when I talk about Beast Wars. Name them.
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
Why is the Mama Duck was so afraid of us?
That is a sad story.
She frowns.
A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aqua's. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing. Psst. They cancel each other out.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kultama Madakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability.
He concedes.
I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what?
Biggest cryptid.
That would be the giant of Kokonur.
She says as if it's common knowledge.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
What do you mean, strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate the nature of this luminance further. And just how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Who here? No
Lieutenant
animal
Energy.
can be that large. It's a
Kama.
mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can
Bigger
support.
than a whale?
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
I love Inland Empire so much. I think Inland Empire has been like the most talkative, useless of the, I don't know, I guess what they once were going to be called Furies, I guess. But I love him. What is the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
She answers. Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kutla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself with it?
Yes. The bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little hard to see.
He looks at her skeptically.
But do go on.
She's preparing for the end times. She wanted to witness and record the Twilight proceedings. Immortal bacteria, immortal geologist? That's wild. I intend to live forever too, as a symbol. I don't understand. Why would you prolong your life? That's terrible. Being alive is terrible. You mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging.
Nice.
But also became increasingly eccentric and irascible.
Not
so
nice.
that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now. All alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Right, Fandang? She totally gained a stand. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Ugh. What
If
about
the body of
corpse?
the creature was found,
Yeah.
why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of these very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says, mostly to herself. That's why you put it on ice.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
That's a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom.
Why not?
Go on then. Ask about more gnomes. or
Listen, Lena,
whatever.
that might be bullshit, but it's cool. So fuck off, logic. Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them.
Hell.
But I'm not really
yeah.
one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Cuties. Oh. Hey.
Cleaning out the rooms. What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes, the blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did, she'll be coming soon. That is all.
Oh, wow. Wake up in a new life by the seaside. Huh. Wow, I love that. That's a good one. Wow. That is a very, very good one. A lot of good bonuses, too. Wowzers. Okay. Wow, there's so many. There's so many thoughts. I have so many thoughts. Look at that. I thought, like... That's so crazy. I thought I opened tons of thoughts, but I did not. Those are the lyrics to the Sea Power song, Cleaning Out the Room. Sea Power did the song. Really? I think I knew that and just completely forgot. That's cool. I like that. I want to do one where I open the door. I feel like that might be important, right? What do you think? Is that a good one? In the meantime, I'll chat with.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
Oh, it's an infuriator one? Oh, bummer. He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
The cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide. Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
He rubs his chin.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course.
The
more
detective
clever.
whispers to himself.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter this phasmid. I don't know, I'm not persuaded. Are you sure you've exhausted all the alternative explanations?
Of course we have.
Oops.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear.
His face
It's
relaxes.
a fair point. But what other explanation could there be? Pardon me.
Oops.
This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor.
He says with a straight face.
We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts?
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Eat?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long.
Oh.
Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Kuno doesn't fucking
I see
care.
you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary?
The woman's voice is shaky.
We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Aww.
Yeah. Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
I guess I don't have anything left to say to him, huh? I think we're probably good on that, even though this is the last opportunity. Have I exhausted Gary? I think yeah, I think... Oh, you would if you had not turned down fascism. Well, poo. Bummer. All right, later. All right. You know, I don't understand what this guy's for. Is he part of some quest I just didn't end up doing, or? Or maybe he's for later. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna peace out of here.
Oh. Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No, it's probably just your imagination.
Is it? Is there a ringing
in your ear? There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise? Wait, listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Keep listening.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you.
Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Col de Mama d'Aqua. And neither do you.
I love you, Kim.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
And blind. Move head toward the sound.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No, come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
How is that thought? Is that a good one? Because I can... Where is that? Colda. You heard it. The mysterious Colda Madakwa. You're certain that you did, but maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful, because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird, this inanimate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening and sharpen your ear. Okay. Honor glands. I don't need honor. I don't need no honor. Hands shake from how shit it all is. I guess honor, right? Or I'm gonna get rid of honor. That doesn't seem well. Tits. I'm gonna get rid of taxation. Well, but I love money. Would I truly need 25 honor points? That's not even a point in the game. Will I truly ever need 25 honor points? I must know. $25,000, pardon. How high is the authority right now? It's the authority cap bonus. My authority is at 7, so I guess that would fuck me there, huh? Fuck. I think I might be fucked. I guess taxation, right? Half my slots are dedicated to fence sitting. No! All right, which one should I get rid of? I only got 10 minutes before I gotta go. That's true. I could just level up authority. Would I rather be honorable or rich? Oh, testicles deviant. I think you and I both know what we would choose. I'm gonna get rid of... I'll get rid of honor. I don't need it. Yeah. Okay. And then I will do Mama Daqua. There. That's true. Honor does not pay for weed. You got me there. Alright, I'm gonna go talk with Kuno. Goodness, I did not get enough done today. Ugh. Oh, golly, 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 golly. Oh, just kidding. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know about anything about missing locusts.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
She seems distraught.
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
I mean, she's right. She is right. He needs to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. I should get a portrait of Kuno. What am I doing? And then when people come, like, wherever I put it, like, let's say we put it in my house and be like, who's that? I'll be like, that is my son. Locusts. Crawling with locusts.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air.
Well,
Oh,
detective, it appears you've solved the case.
Sorry, hold on. My finger. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Well, detective, it appears you solved the case. The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a subcase of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Stop being so sarcastic, Kim.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
Ding dong. You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Oh my god, Kim approves. Kim approves of me and what I'm doing. I love him. We're in love. Okay. Even though he is part of the homosexual underground. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Come. Christ. Come on. Just. There.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He does not care. I know you took the locusts from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah.
He says slowly.
Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, and then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts.
He says, enunciating every
Locusts
syllable.
aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Badass.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City. Night City.
Night
City of Rage.
City.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you.
She moans.
Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
You should listen to your friend, Kuno. Art is lame as hell. Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno. He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see?
Yeah!
Kuno can be what Kuno wants
Finally!
to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They do not give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a...
I mean, I
Kuno
guess.
doesn't give
I
a
don't know. I don't know about that one.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard.
So that's what this is about.
Say nothing.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
Why is this important right here? Like so I'm like, I need you to stop taking locusts from traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway.
Shit, goddamn
Shit
it.
is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit.
Did I just
Kuno
completely
likes to
fuck the
focus.
pooch? You guys are
Kuno
making me
likes
nervous.
To concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face to the falling rain.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Because I feel like I saw the important thing, which is that she did something really bad. What's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
All right, that's settled. I'd better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway?
The Insulindian
trap?
phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Do you know what that is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
He says angrily.
The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Okay, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to go. I have to have a very important meeting in about 3 minutes. So thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow is the shocking conclusion to Disco Elysium. It will be at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. Eastern, possibly earlier. I may go earlier because I did not accomplish as much as I wish I could have today because I did yap a little too much. That's my bad. So tomorrow, again, I will be starting in the afternoon. It looks like I'll be starting at 4 p.m. PST/7 p.m. Eastern, but I may start slightly earlier. If you would like to know exactly when, please, please, please make sure that you are following me and clicking that bell. I hate to say that, but I need you to do it if you want to know when I'm streaming. Or you can please follow me on Twitter because I will let you know if I'm starting early or starting late or whatever. Also, I will make a thread asking for more ideas about emotes and channel stuff. Thank you, Ranmu. Yeah, I did. That was actually quite useful. But yeah, please come join me tomorrow for the super exciting ending. I'm really, really excited. All right, I gotta go. I love you. I'm proud of you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon, and I will go as long as I need to finish the game. So I will see you then. Papyrus, do you want anything?
He is good, and he is sweet, and he has nice feet. Beep, beep.
He is good.